Picture this, a vast plain shrouded in mist, where massive stones rise eerily from the earth, standing silent yet commanding, as though guarding a secret lost to time. For thousands of years, Stonehenge has captivated the human imagination, its towering stones provoking awe, wonder, and endless curiosity. Is it merely an ancient construction, or does it hold the key to mysteries far greater than we dare to comprehend? This enigmatic monument has stood for over 4,000 years, watching as empires rose and fell, as languages changed, and as humanity attempted to unlock its secrets. Was it a temple of worship, an astronomical observatory, a portal to another realm, or something even more extraordinary? Today, we're diving into 15 of the most mind-bending theories about Stonehenge, each more captivating than the last. By the end of this journey, you won't just see Stonehenge as a collection of ancient stones, you'll see it as a gateway to untold mysteries that challenge everything we think we know about the past. Stay with us as we unravel this ancient enigma. Now turning to our first theory, the idea that Stonehenge served as an ancient astronomical observatory has fascinated researchers for generations. The precision with which the stones align with key celestial events such as the summer and winter solstices is nothing short of astounding. Imagine standing at the site thousands of years ago, watching the sun rise perfectly between the stones during the longest day of the year. This alignment suggests a deliberate design, hinting at a society deeply attuned to the cycles of the cosmos. Ancient cultures often revered the sun as a source of life and energy, and it's possible that Stonehenge functioned as a sacred space to track these heavenly movements. Early civilizations relied on the changing positions of the sun and moon to guide agricultural practices, mark seasons, and perform religious rituals. Stonehenge could have been their calendar, their compass, and their temple all rolled into one. Its construction reflects not only engineering skill, but also an advanced understanding of astronomy that defies the expectations we might have for ancient societies. Could this be evidence of a sophisticated culture viewing the sky as a cosmic map, or were the builders attempting to connect with the divine? The questions deepen, but one thing is clear: Stonehenge's celestial precision is no accident. It's a monument to a profound relationship between humanity and the stars, offering glimpses into how our ancestors may have seen their place in the grand design of the universe. Moving forward, our second theory delves into the possibility that Stonehenge served as a sacred burial site, a place where the living and the dead converged in meaningful rituals. Archaeologists have uncovered human remains dating back thousands of years, scattered in and around the site. These discoveries suggest that Stonehenge may have been a focal point for ceremonial burials. The types of burials unearthed reveal intriguing insights into the culture of its builders. Cremated remains, carefully buried in pits, point to elaborate funerary practices that likely held deep spiritual significance. Some of these remains are thought to belong to individuals of high status, perhaps leaders, warriors, or spiritual figures, indicating that Stonehenge may have been reserved for the elite or those deemed worthy of special reverence. This theory ties deeply into the ritualistic practices of ancient societies, where honoring the dead was as much about connecting with the divine as it was about remembrance. The circular design of the monument might have symbolized eternity, a sacred boundary between the mortal world and the afterlife. It's compelling to imagine that generations gathered here to pay homage to their ancestors, seeking guidance, protection, or blessings. Could Stonehenge have been a bridge between the earthly and the spiritual realms, a sacred space where life and death intertwined? This idea not only deepens the intrigue of its purpose, but also reflects the profound human instinct to honor and immortalize those who came before us. Moving forward, our third theory uncovers the fascinating idea that Stonehenge was a place of healing, drawing people from far and wide in search of remedies for both the body and the spirit. Archaeological evidence suggests that individuals journeyed great distances, possibly viewing Stonehenge as a sacred sanctuary of recovery and renewal. One of the most intriguing aspects supporting this theory lies in the bluestones, the smaller stones within the monument that are believed to possess healing properties. These bluestones are not native to the site but originate from the Preseli Hills in Wales, located over 100 miles away. Transporting these massive stones such a great distance without modern tools speaks volumes about their perceived importance. Could the effort to move them signify a belief in their extraordinary powers? Some researchers propose that the bluestones were thought to emit an energy or vibration capable of curing ailments, a belief that may have drawn ancient pilgrims to this site. Adding further weight to this theory, skeletal remains found near Stonehenge reveal signs of physical trauma and injuries, suggesting that those who came here might have been seeking relief from their afflictions. The idea of Stonehenge as a healing center ties deeply into the rituals and spiritual practices of ancient cultures, where the boundaries between physical health and spiritual well-being were often intertwined. Could this iconic monument have been a beacon of hope and restoration, a place where the sick and weary sought renewal under the watchful alignment of the stones? The idea captures the imagination, suggesting that Stonehenge was far more than a static monument. It may have pulsed with life, ritual, and the enduring human desire for healing and transformation. Now turning to our fourth theory, we explore the intriguing idea that Stonehenge may have functioned as a giant musical instrument. While this concept may sound unusual at first, scientific studies have revealed that the stones produce distinctive sounds when struck, almost like ringing tones or resonant vibrations. This phenomenon is particularly notable with the bluestones, which seem to possess unique acoustic properties. Researchers have conducted experiments replicating these sounds, striking the stones gently to produce what can only be described as a series of musical notes. This has led to the suggestion that Stonehenge could have been used in ancient times as a place for ritualistic or ceremonial sound performances, where the music or vibrations played a crucial role in spiritual experiences. Imagine a gathering of ancient people standing among the towering stones, their sounds reverberating through the open landscape, creating an otherworldly atmosphere. The implications of this theory are profound, as it links the monument to the importance of sound in ancient cultures, not only as a form of communication, but also as a medium for connecting with the sacred and the unknown. Across the world, other ancient sites, such as caves or temples, have been found to harness the acoustic properties of their environments, enhancing rituals and ceremonies with sound. If Stonehenge served a similar purpose, it would add yet another layer of depth to its enigmatic history, showing how the human fascination with sound and its power to unify, heal, or transcend has been present for millennia. Could it be that Stonehenge was not only a visual marvel but also an auditory one, designed to resonate with the human spirit in ways we are only beginning to understand? Moving forward, we delve into the fifth theory, which suggests that Stonehenge may have served as a portal to the afterlife. This hypothesis stems from its peculiar design and orientation, as well as its relationship with nearby Neolithic sites, particularly Durrington Walls. Scholars have noted that the alignment of Stonehenge with the solstices, combined with its circular layout, could symbolize the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth, a belief deeply embedded in many ancient cultures. The connection to Durrington Walls is especially intriguing, as evidence indicates that the settlement was a place of the living, while Stonehenge may have represented a realm of the dead. Archaeological findings suggest processional routes linking the two sites, which some interpret as symbolic journeys from life to the afterlife. Similar rituals have been observed in other ancient civilizations. For instance, the pyramids of Egypt were aligned and designed to guide the soul's journey to the afterlife, while structures like Chichen Itza in Mesoamerica also reflect celestial orientations tied to spiritual beliefs. The idea that Stonehenge could have held a comparable role speaks to the universality of humanity's fascination with what lies beyond death. If this theory holds true, Stonehenge would not simply be a cluster of stones, but a deliberate, sacred space intended to bridge the earthly and the eternal, offering solace, guidance, or even a portal for those who had passed on. This perspective casts the monument in a profoundly spiritual light, inviting us to consider the depth of meaning and intention behind its creation and its role within the Neolithic worldview. Now turning to our sixth theory, we explore the idea that Stonehenge functioned as a giant solar calendar. This theory hinges on the precise alignment of the stones with astronomical events, particularly the summer and winter solstices. The layout of the monument appears to serve as a kind of prehistoric timekeeping device, meticulously designed to track the passage of the seasons. Studies have shown that during the summer solstice, the sun rises directly above the heel stone, casting its first light into the heart of the circular arrangement. Similarly, during the winter solstice, the setting sun aligns perfectly with the central axis of the site. These alignments suggest that Stonehenge was far more than a static monument. It may have been a dynamic, functional tool for marking the year's most significant moments. For agricultural societies, understanding the seasonal cycles was not merely a matter of curiosity but a necessity. Knowing when to plant and harvest crops would have been critical for survival, and a solar calendar like Stonehenge could have provided that guidance. Beyond agriculture, the solstices also held immense cultural and spiritual significance for many ancient communities. These pivotal moments in the solar year were often marked by festivals, rituals, and gatherings, fostering a sense of unity and shared purpose. Stonehenge, with its impressive design and celestial precision, might have served as the central stage for such events, blending practical timekeeping with profound spiritual celebration. In this light, the monument becomes a testament to the ingenuity and interconnectedness of its creators, offering a glimpse into their ability to harmonize human life with the rhythms of the cosmos. This theory not only deepens our appreciation for the site's craftsmanship, but also underscores its potential role as a bridge between the earthly and celestial realms, further cementing Stonehenge's place as a wonder of the ancient world. Now turning to our seventh theory, we delve into one of the most controversial and speculative ideas surrounding Stonehenge: the possibility that it was constructed with the assistance of extraterrestrials or even served as their landing site. Proponents of this theory point to the extraordinary precision involved in the construction of the monument, a feat that seems almost inconceivable given the tools and technology available to humans during the Neolithic period. The sheer size and weight of the stones, some of which weigh up to 45 tons, add to the mystery. How could ancient people have transported these massive monoliths over such great distances, especially when some of the bluestones originated hundreds of miles away in the Preseli Hills in Wales? Skeptics of conventional explanations argue that even with sleds, ropes, and the combined strength of many individuals, the task would have been unimaginably arduous. This raises the question: did our ancestors receive advanced knowledge or assistance from beings beyond our world? The layout of Stonehenge also intrigues proponents of the extraterrestrial theory. The site's intricate arrangement and celestial alignments suggest an understanding of astronomy that some find difficult to attribute solely to the knowledge of the time. Could this sophistication indicate guidance or intervention from a more advanced intelligence? Furthermore, some fringe theorists have highlighted ancient legends and myths that speak of visitors from the heavens, interpreting these tales as possible references to alien encounters. While mainstream archaeology provides plausible explanations rooted in human ingenuity, the extraterrestrial hypothesis challenges us to think beyond the boundaries of what we currently understand. Whether viewed as a thought-provoking possibility or pure speculation, this theory adds an exhilarating dimension to the enigma of Stonehenge, inviting us to ponder the broader mysteries of our existence in the universe. Moving forward, let us examine the intriguing theory that Stonehenge was intentionally designed to harness the power of sound for healing or inducing transcendental experiences. Researchers have long been captivated by the acoustic properties of the site, and studies suggest that the arrangement of the stones creates a unique sound environment. Tests conducted using acoustic simulations have shown how the structure reflects and amplifies certain frequencies, creating an almost otherworldly resonance. This effect would have been particularly striking during rituals or gatherings, where rhythmic sounds, chanting or drumming might have reverberated throughout the stone circle, enveloping participants in an immersive auditory experience. Such an atmosphere could potentially have induced meditative states, heightened spiritual connection, or perhaps even physical healing, as sound has often been linked to therapeutic benefits in various cultures throughout history. Ancient civilizations worldwide frequently regarded sound as a sacred force, using it in ceremonies to align body, mind, and spirit. Could Stonehenge have been a monumental testament to this belief, a space specifically engineered for such purposes? The idea gains further support when considering the cultural significance of music, vibration, and sound in ancient practices. From Tibetan singing bowls to the chants of indigenous peoples, sound has been used across ages to heal and transcend. Given the careful planning and effort that went into constructing Stonehenge, is it possible its builders understood and sought to harness these profound effects of sound? This theory adds yet another dimension to our understanding of the site, blending the physical and the metaphysical to offer a glimpse into the spiritual lives of our ancestors. As we marvel at the possibilities, we are reminded of the vast and sophisticated knowledge that may have existed in ancient times, much of which remains obscured by the veil of history. Now turning to the next theory, we delve into the fascinating possibility that Stonehenge functioned as an astronomical altar, intricately tied to celestial events. The positioning of the stones appears to be far from random, with alignments that correspond to significant astronomical phenomena. Many researchers believe that these alignments could have allowed ancient priests or shamans to observe and predict occurrences like lunar and solar eclipses, granting them an air of mystical authority within their communities. Imagine the awe such predictions would have inspired in societies that deeply revered the cosmos as a guiding force. By accurately foretelling celestial events, these individuals may have reinforced their roles as spiritual intermediaries, connecting their people to the heavens above. Additionally, this understanding of the stars and seasons would have been invaluable for agricultural societies, helping them determine the optimal times for planting and harvesting. The idea of Stonehenge as an altar is supported by the physical evidence of its layout, such as the famous heel stone, which aligns perfectly with the rising sun during the summer solstice. This alignment may have served not only as a tool for observation, but also as a focal point for rituals and ceremonies celebrating the solstice. Such gatherings could have been deeply spiritual, uniting communities in shared reverence for the celestial cycles that govern their world. This theory paints Stonehenge as more than just a tool for tracking time. It becomes a sacred space where the celestial and the earthly converged, a powerful symbol of humanity's enduring connection to the stars. Moving forward, we explore the compelling notion that Stonehenge served as a monument of unity, bringing together diverse tribes or groups in an extraordinary display of cooperation. The construction of such an immense and intricate structure would have been no small feat, demanding not only advanced knowledge of engineering and logistics, but also the collective effort of many individuals. Imagine the coordination required to transport enormous stones over vast distances, possibly using primitive tools and techniques. This monumental undertaking suggests that the people involved were united by a shared purpose, transcending territorial and cultural differences to achieve something far greater than any single group could accomplish on its own. This theory positions Stonehenge as more than just a physical structure. It becomes a symbol of collaboration and collective achievement. The act of working together toward a common goal may have fostered alliances, strengthened social bonds, and even laid the groundwork for early governance or leadership structures. Beyond its construction, Stonehenge might have continued to function as a shared cultural or spiritual center, a place where different groups came together for rituals, ceremonies, or gatherings. Such events would have reinforced a sense of community and mutual respect, even among diverse tribes. The enormity of the project itself stands as a testament to the human capacity for unity, creativity, and determination, making Stonehenge not just a marvel of engineering but also a powerful emblem of social cohesion. As we consider this theory, we are reminded of the profound role collective effort has played in shaping human history and culture. Now turning to the intriguing theory that Stonehenge may serve as a symbolic map of the underworld, we step into a realm where mythology and archaeology intertwine. Some researchers suggest that the arrangement of the stones reflects ancient cosmological beliefs, with each placement potentially representing elements of a spiritual journey or the structure of a mythical afterlife. In various cultures, the underworld is often depicted as a labyrinthine realm with distinct pathways, boundaries, and thresholds, all serving as metaphors for the soul's passage after death. Could it be that the circular design of Stonehenge mirrors this concept, guiding participants in ceremonial rites meant to honor or communicate with the dead? The alignment of the stones, particularly with celestial events, may also hold clues. Ancient people often viewed the heavens as a reflection of the divine order, while the earth represented the mortal world. The idea of Stonehenge as a bridge between these realms, a portal linking the living, the dead, and the cosmos, has captivated both scholars and storytellers alike. Some interpretations even draw parallels to other symbolic structures, like the Egyptian pyramids or the Mayan ball courts, which were similarly thought to map connections between the mortal and spiritual worlds. Rituals performed at Stonehenge might have been deeply influenced by such cosmological frameworks, with participants enacting symbolic journeys or offering tributes to ensure safe passage for the souls of the departed. This theory paints Stonehenge as more than a physical monument. It becomes a profound testament to the fascination with life's mysteries and the enduring human quest to make sense of the unknown. Could Stonehenge truly have been a map to the great beyond, charting paths not of this world but of the unimaginable landscapes of the afterlife? Moving forward, we delve into the captivating and speculative theory that Stonehenge might have been an ancient time machine or portal, a concept that pushes the boundaries of imagination and scientific understanding. Fringe theorists propose that the unique geometry of the stone circle, combined with its precise placement in the landscape, could have been purposefully designed to harness mysterious forces, potentially enabling journeys through time. These ideas often draw upon the advanced mathematical knowledge evident in the monument's construction, suggesting that its creators may have understood complex principles far beyond what we typically attribute to ancient civilizations. Imagine the circular arrangement of the stones not merely as a static structure, but as an intricate mechanism capable of altering the flow of time. Some theorists point to the site's alignment with celestial events, surmising that the synchronization of earthly and cosmic forces might have been a key component in activating this hypothetical portal. This theory often parallels legends from other cultures, such as stories of sacred sites that are said to distort time or serve as gateways to different dimensions. Could it be that Stonehenge was intended not just to connect the mortal and spiritual realms, but also past, present, and future? While no physical evidence has yet been found to support these claims, the enduring allure of this theory lies in its invitation to ponder what secrets our ancestors might have understood or even mastered. Could Stonehenge's enigmatic design point to knowledge lost to time, hinting at a world where the boundaries of reality as we know it were not as rigid? Whether seen as science fiction or a profound enigma, this theory only deepens the sense of wonder surrounding Stonehenge and its purpose. Now turning to the next fascinating theory, we explore the suggestion that Stonehenge may have served as a sacred temple for celestial worship. The sun and moon, often regarded as powerful deities in ancient cultures, could have been central to the rituals performed at this iconic site. The precise alignment of the stones with key astronomical events, such as the summer and winter solstices, strongly supports this idea. Imagine ancient worshippers gathering within the circle, their ceremonies timed perfectly to coincide with the rising or setting sun, marking moments of profound spiritual significance. This alignment may have allowed priests or shamans to observe celestial movements and interpret what they believed were divine messages, enhancing their spiritual connection to the cosmos. Such practices are not unique to Stonehenge and can be observed in other ancient cultures around the world. For example, the pyramids of Egypt and the temples of the Maya demonstrate a similar reverence for celestial phenomena, with structures designed to align with solstices, equinoxes, and even specific star constellations. Could Stonehenge have been part of this global tradition of aligning earthly monuments with the heavens to honor and understand the cosmos? By connecting the physical world with celestial forces, its builders might have sought to bridge the gap between humanity and the divine. This theory not only deepens our appreciation for the astronomical sophistication of ancient civilizations, but also opens a window into their spiritual world, where the stars and planets were not just distant objects but guiding forces in their lives. Moving forward, we delve into the idea that Stonehenge was a monument built to commemorate the ancestors. Archaeological evidence suggests that this ancient site was not merely a cluster of stones, but a gathering place for profound ceremonies tied to honoring the dead. Excavations around Stonehenge have uncovered evidence of large-scale feasting, with remnants of animal bones and pottery indicating that people came together for communal events. These gatherings might have been more than simple celebrations. They could have been rituals to remember and pay respect to those who had passed, creating a shared sense of legacy and connection among those who attended. The enduring presence of the massive stones themselves may symbolize permanence, serving as a reminder of the ancestors' wisdom and guidance. The arrangement of the stones, standing tall and enduring against the passage of thousands of years, could have been a deliberate gesture to reflect eternity, linking the living with generations long gone. Such ceremonies would have reinforced not only their spiritual beliefs but also the bonds within their community. This idea reminds us of humanity's intrinsic desire to honor its roots, to remain connected to those who came before. By building a structure so enduring and monumental, Stonehenge might have been a reflection of the values and tribute ancient societies placed on their past, ensuring that the memory of their ancestors would remain immortalized in stone. Now turning to the final and perhaps most controversial theory, we explore the idea that Stonehenge may have been constructed with extraterrestrial assistance. This perspective comes from the staggering engineering feats required to create the monument. Imagine the challenges faced by Neolithic builders in transporting these massive stones, some weighing as much as 25 tons over vast distances. The bluestones are believed to have been quarried in Wales, hundreds of miles away from the site. Without advanced machinery, how did they manage such a task? Ancient alien enthusiasts suggest that this undertaking might have been made possible through technology or knowledge imparted by extraterrestrial beings. The precise arrangement of the stones is another point of intrigue. The alignment with astronomical events like solstices is so exact that it raises questions about whether the builders had access to tools or calculations far ahead of their time. Some theorists even argue that such precision and effort were intended for purposes far beyond what we currently understand, possibly involving extraterrestrial intentions in guiding or influencing humanity. While mainstream archaeology attributes this ingenuity to human determination and collaboration, the mystery of how Stonehenge was achieved without modern tools persists. This theory may be speculative, but it highlights the profound sense of wonder Stonehenge continues to inspire, suggesting that its creation is a story that defies easy explanation. With the next phase of the journey in sight, let us revisit the idea of Stonehenge as an ancient astronomical observatory, delving deeper into how early civilizations might have achieved such incredible celestial alignment. Recent studies suggest that the builders could have utilized rudimentary tools like wooden sighting posts or simple ropes to map the positions of the sun, moon, and stars. These tools, while primitive by modern standards, might have allowed them to create accurate alignments by observing celestial patterns over multiple generations. Furthermore, archaeologists have employed computer simulations to recreate the Neolithic night sky, revealing how the structure's arrangement seemingly mirrors significant astronomical events with remarkable precision. These simulations suggest that Stonehenge could function as a calendar, marking solstices and equinoxes essential for agricultural planning and ceremonial purposes. The alignment of the heel stone with the sunrise during the summer solstice offers a compelling example, indicating an advanced understanding of the solar cycle despite the absence of written records or advanced instruments. This raises the question, could oral traditions and repetitive observations alone account for this extraordinary achievement? Some researchers propose that the builders might have used reflective water basins to enhance their observations of the sky, turning natural resources into ingenious tools for tracking celestial movements. While the true methods remain speculative, the evidence points to an extraordinary level of ingenuity and collaboration, underscoring the sophistication of the people who created this ancient marvel. Moving forward, let us further explore the intriguing notion of Stonehenge as a healing center by delving into the significance of the Preseli Hills bluestones. These stones, remarkably sourced from over 180 miles away in Wales, continue to baffle researchers. The immense effort required to transport them across such a vast distance, involving rivers, rugged terrains, and perhaps even wooden sledges, implies that these stones held exceptional importance to the people of the time. Now, why would such an arduous journey be deemed necessary? The answer may lie in the unique properties attributed to these bluestones. Ancient local myths and traditions often speak of sacred stones endowed with mystical or healing powers, and some researchers believe that these legends might have originated from the communities that first quarried and transported them. The Preseli Hills, where these stones are found, were likely considered a significant spiritual landscape, perhaps revered for its connection to natural energy or otherworldly forces. By incorporating these revered stones into the structure of Stonehenge, the builders might have sought to harness their purported healing properties, creating a monument that symbolized physical and spiritual renewal. This idea gains further credibility from evidence suggesting that people traveled great distances to Stonehenge, many of them possibly injured or sick, seeking relief or cure. The combination of pilgrimage, ritual, and belief in the stone's power adds another layer of depth to the theory of Stonehenge as a healing sanctuary. With this in mind, what could these efforts and narratives tell us about the collective values and aspirations of the ancient people who created this enigmatic site? As we continue to uncover clues, it becomes clear that Stonehenge was more than just a stone circle. It was a testament to the resilience, belief systems, and ingenuity of its builders. With the next phase of the journey in sight, let us return to the fascinating theory of Stonehenge as a giant solar calendar and delve deeper into the remarkable precision of its solar alignment. The layout of the stones, carefully aligned to mark key astronomical events such as the summer and winter solstices, demonstrates an advanced understanding of celestial movements by its ancient builders. This alignment was not merely symbolic, it provided a practical tool for marking time and seasons, a critical necessity for agricultural societies. Accurately tracking the solstices would have allowed these early communities to determine the ideal times for planting and harvesting crops, ensuring their survival and prosperity throughout the year. Indeed, Stonehenge may have served as a communal gathering point where people could collectively celebrate the changing seasons while aligning their agricultural and ceremonial activities with the rhythms of the natural world. Comparisons to other ancient solar calendars, such as the precise alignment of the pyramids in Egypt or the complex structures of Mesoamerican sites like Chichen Itza, reveal a shared global fascination with the cosmos. These civilizations, despite being separated by vast distances and cultures, all recognize the pivotal role of the sun in sustaining life and embedded this awareness into their monumental creations. At Stonehenge, the interplay of engineering and celestial knowledge underscores the sophistication of its builders, who not only shaped stone but also shaped their understanding of the world through the lens of the heavens. This enduring connection between the earth, the sky, and human ingenuity remains one of the most awe-inspiring aspects of Stonehenge, a structure that continues to bridge the ancient past and the mysteries of the cosmos. Now turning to the continuation of the intriguing theory of Stonehenge as an alien landing site, let us delve deeper into the arguments that fuel this controversial idea. Some proponents point to historical claims of unexplained aerial phenomena and unidentified flying objects in the region, suggesting a long-standing connection between the site and extraterrestrial activity. Reports of strange lights in the skies over Salisbury Plain, where Stonehenge is located, have circulated for centuries and continue to captivate those who believe in the possibility of otherworldly visitors. Adding to this narrative are ancient artworks and carvings found in various parts of the world that some interpret as depicting extraterrestrials or spacecraft. While not directly linked to Stonehenge, these images have been cited as potential evidence of early contact between humans and beings from beyond our planet. Skeptics, however, argue that such interpretations are speculative and lack concrete proof, emphasizing the need for critical examination of these claims. Still, the sheer precision of Stonehenge's construction raises questions about how its massive stones were transported and erected with the tools available during the Neolithic era. This technological challenge, combined with the enduring mystery of its purpose, leaves room for the imagination to wander. Could it be that an advanced civilization from another world provided assistance or guidance, imparting knowledge that shaped human history in ways we have yet to fully understand? While mainstream archaeology attributes the construction of Stonehenge to the ingenuity and determination of our ancestors, the tantalizing possibility of extraterrestrial involvement ensures that this theory remains a topic of fascination and debate. As we continue to ponder the origins and purpose of this monumental site, it serves as a reminder of just how much of our past still lies shrouded in mystery. Moving forward, let us delve deeper into the fascinating theory of sound healing resonance and how it might connect to the design and purpose of Stonehenge. Modern acoustical studies have revealed that the arrangement of the stones creates unique sound patterns, amplifying and reflecting certain frequencies within the circle. Researchers have observed that these specific acoustic properties could have been deliberately engineered to enhance the auditory experience of rituals or ceremonies held at the site. Some suggest that the echoes and reverberations produced when sounds were made within the circle could create an immersive, almost otherworldly auditory environment, deeply impacting the participants' senses. This idea aligns with what we know about sound healing practices, both ancient and modern. Sound has long been used in various cultures to achieve states of meditation, healing, or spiritual transcendence. Instruments like gongs, singing bowls, and chants are still employed today to produce vibrations believed to promote relaxation, reduce stress, and even influence physical well-being. Could the builders of Stonehenge have harnessed similar principles? The reflection and amplification of sound in this Neolithic structure might have intensified ceremonial chants or music, creating an experience that felt profound and transformative for those present. Furthermore, some researchers posit that specific frequencies could have triggered a psychological response, fostering a sense of unity or heightened awareness among participants. While definitive evidence of Stonehenge being used explicitly for sound-based rituals remains elusive, the acoustic properties of the site open intriguing possibilities about its role in ancient spiritual or healing practices. This interplay between architecture and acoustics not only highlights the ingenuity of its creators, but also deepens the enduring mystery of what Stonehenge truly meant to the people who built it. With these insights into the potential connection between sound and healing, it is clear that Stonehenge continues to resonate both literally and figuratively through the ages. Now turning to the continuation of the fascinating theory surrounding Stonehenge as a monument of unity, we begin to unravel the profound social and political implications embedded within its construction. Building such an extraordinary structure would have required immense levels of collaboration, not just among individuals, but likely between entire communities or tribes. The sheer scale of the endeavor suggests that it might have served as a unifying project, bringing together groups with varied skills, resources, and traditions to achieve a common goal. This act of cooperation could have fostered alliances, forging bonds that were essential for survival and mutual prosperity in a challenging and unpredictable world. The logistical feat of transporting enormous stones across great distances would not only have required advanced planning, but also a strong sense of shared purpose among the participants. This monumental task might even hint at the development of early governance structures, as such an organized effort would have demanded leadership, coordination, and the allocation of resources. Leaders may have emerged from within the communities, guiding the collaborative process and ensuring the success of the project. It is also possible that the creation of Stonehenge symbolized a shared cultural or spiritual identity, reinforcing a sense of belonging and unity. By contributing to the construction of such a prominent and enduring symbol, groups could have demonstrated their commitment to a larger collective, cementing their place within a broader community network. This communal effort might have also served to resolve conflicts or establish agreements, as the successful completion of Stonehenge would have required harmony and cooperation rather than discord. While there is no definitive evidence to conclusively prove that Stonehenge was created with the explicit goal of uniting diverse tribes, the collaborative nature of its construction undeniably speaks to a form of collective endeavor that is rare and remarkable for its time. As we consider the incredible effort required to build such a lasting monument, we are reminded that Stonehenge may not just represent an architectural achievement, but also a testament to human ingenuity, collaboration, and the enduring power of unity. Now turning to the continuation of the intriguing theory of Stonehenge as a map of the underworld, we delve deeper into how this interpretation resonates with ancient texts and oral traditions across various cultures. Some scholars suggest that the layout of the stones mirrors pathways or portals that symbolically connect the realms of the living and the dead. This idea gains further traction when examining stories passed down through generations, which often depict such sacred sites as bridges to otherworldly dimensions. For instance, in certain myths, circular structures were believed to represent cycles of life, death, and rebirth, aligning perfectly with Stonehenge's design. Comparisons can also be drawn to the Egyptian pyramids, monuments that were meticulously constructed to guide pharaohs into the afterlife. Much like Stonehenge, the pyramids feature specific alignments and architectural elements believed to facilitate the soul's journey. These parallels raise intriguing questions. Could Stonehenge have been intended as a ritualistic gateway for departing spirits, ensuring their safe passage into the next realm? Its proximity to other Neolithic sites, such as Durrington Walls, further strengthens this theory. Durrington Walls, often associated with the world of the living, stands in contrast to Stonehenge, which some interpret as its counterpart tied to the dead. Together, they may form a symbolic connection between life and the afterlife, reflecting a profound understanding of spiritual balance. While definitive proof remains elusive, the presence of burial mounds near Stonehenge adds weight to this perspective, suggesting that ancient peoples might have viewed the site as more than just a ceremonial space. Instead, they could have perceived it as a sacred map, guiding both the living in their rituals and the dead on their eternal voyage. With such thought-provoking possibilities in mind, we are left to wonder how much more might we uncover about the spiritual dimensions of this incredible monument. Now turning to the continuation of the theory that Stonehenge served as a celestial worship site, let us delve into the deep connections between the monument and ancient beliefs tied to the cosmos. The alignment of the stones with key astronomical events such as the summer and winter solstices has long suggested a strong link to solar and lunar cycles. This alignment might have allowed ancient priests or shamans to observe celestial phenomena and interpret them as messages from the gods. In many early societies, the movement of the sun, moon, and stars was viewed as a divine script, guiding decisions about planting, harvesting, and even conducting rituals. Stonehenge's design, with its precise orientation, could have amplified this belief, making it a sacred stage for interpreting celestial will. Some researchers speculate that rituals performed here were timed to correspond with specific astronomical events, lending the ceremonies an added layer of spiritual significance. The rising or setting sun might have represented rebirth or renewal, while the movements of the moon could have symbolized cycles of life and death. Similar practices have been observed in other ancient cultures, such as the Maya, who built monuments precisely aligned with celestial events to honor their deities. This raises fascinating questions. Did the builders of Stonehenge seek to connect with the divine through the heavens, believing that the alignment of the stones brought them closer to their gods? Perhaps they thought the site granted them insight into the universe's mysteries, offering a way to interpret omens or predict future events. Such a role would have elevated Stonehenge far beyond a mere architectural marvel, transforming it into a cosmic temple where the sacred and the celestial converge. As we consider this perspective, it becomes increasingly clear that the relationship between Stonehenge and the heavens is far more intricate than it first appears. Could the secrets of the skies have been the guiding force behind this incredible monument's construction? Now turning to the continuation of the theory that Stonehenge was a commemoration of the ancestors, we delve into the remarkable archaeological evidence that suggests this site was once a hub of large-scale feasting and gatherings. Excavations in the surrounding areas have uncovered animal bones and pottery fragments, pointing to grand ceremonies where communities came together. These feasts, likely held during significant times of the year, could have served as a way to honor the memory of their ancestors and pay homage to the spirits of the past. By sharing food, stories, and rituals, these gatherings may have strengthened social bonds and reinforced a sense of collective identity among the attendees. Imagine the scene of hundreds, if not thousands, of people assembling near the iconic stones, united by the belief that they were connecting with their lineage. The sheer scale of these events also highlights the importance of Stonehenge as more than just a physical monument. It was a cultural and spiritual focal point. The act of feasting and celebrating together might have symbolized the continuity of life, linking the living with their ancestors and ensuring their legacy endured. For many ancient societies, the idea of remembering and venerating those who came before was deeply intertwined with their sense of purpose and place in the world. Could it be that Stonehenge was not only a site of reverence but also a place where shared ceremonies gave meaning to life cycles? Such gatherings would have turned Stonehenge into a timeless bridge between the past and the present, binding generations in a shared narrative of respect and remembrance. This perspective offers a profound lens through which to view the monument, one where the stones themselves become silent witnesses to rituals affirming the deep-seated connection between humanity and its ancestral roots. As we wrap up this journey through the 15 mind-bending theories about Stonehenge, it becomes abundantly clear that this ancient monument is far more than an arrangement of massive stones. Each theory we've explored offers a unique lens, deepening the intrigue and expanding our understanding of what Stonehenge might have represented. From being an astronomical observatory or a healing center to a sacred burial site or even a portal to the afterlife, the possibilities seem almost as infinite as time itself. Some theories challenge our perception of human ingenuity, while others stretch the boundaries of imagination, venturing into realms of extraterrestrial involvement or mystical energy. What remains undeniable is that Stonehenge continues to captivate both scholars and the general public like few other historical sites can. Its mystery endures, inviting us to question, explore, and wonder. So now, we turn the question to you. What do you think Stonehenge was truly meant for? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed uncovering these fascinating theories with us, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more journeys through history's greatest mysteries. Until next time, keep exploring, questioning, and marveling at the wonders of our world.